everyone. Hello. We are also streaming live on Facebook right now. Thanks for everyone who was actually able to come out this evening. Welcome to everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you're already a member, welcome. If you're here to get more information, welcome. We just want to welcome everyone. We want to say thank you so much for taking your time to be a part of this awesome webinar. And we're going to do things a little bit different because, as you guys know, the ones that know me, I don't like presentations too much. I want to feel like me. I want to talk about the things that I like to talk about. And really, this is just about just providing information and giving people value about this educational platform that has hit. We are getting ready this week. $1.5 million in payouts, guys. $1.5 million in payouts. So congratulations. That's so exciting for everyone out there that's a part of SSM. Congratulations. We couldn't have done this without you guys. So I'm extremely excited. And just to give you a little bit of backstory about myself, I am an online marketer. I've been working from home online since 2015. Of course, like everyone else, I have struggled in the beginning. It was a lot of work and a lot of struggle because I didn't know what I was doing half the time. And not only that, I didn't have the right mentorship in order to make this work. In 2016, I decided to get a mentor, and the rest is history. I was able to earn my first $50,000 in 2016, doubled that, tripled it, quadrupled it. And I'm just extremely excited because what I want to do is be able to teach people how to build their business the right way, how to have patience, how to be consistent if you want to win when it comes to the online space. We have a lot of people out there that are looking to earn money. Unfortunately, only 3% actually start earning and generating a full-time income, while 97% continue to fail year after year because they don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't understand the space. They don't understand how to make money. They just don't understand, right? And a lot of the times it's not the people's fault, right? It's because if you spend money, you want to make money. But if you don't have the mentorship, you don't know what to do, you'll never get there. Right? You have to know what to do. You have to know what people are looking for. You need to know how to be able to get people to buy what it is that you're selling without being a salesperson. And we learn a really unique way to do that through this platform. So I'm not going to go through the entire PowerPoint presentation because what I want to discuss, which a lot of people want to know is this easy? How hard is it? How do you actually really earn with the platform? Is this something that I can do? Can I do this myself? And I was thinking about that today because a lot of people join opportunities or they hesitate about joining opportunities because they're not really for sure if this is something that they can do. I want to come here to tell you this today, that it's really up to you. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what this platform is going to give you. And not only that, some of the things that we do on a daily basis in order to have 378 participants. And not only that, hundreds of others who are watching us on Facebook every single week. How do we do that? How do we pay out $1.5 million in commissions to our members? How do we do that? Because this is a platform where we give back to the people who have an interest in being a part of SSM. That's basically what it's about. It's about being able to learn and earn while you're on the platform. Because there's a lot of people that are learning certain things, right? Because we're all pretty much buying some sort of informational products when we come into an online space. Most of us are investing in digital products where we're learning something, but it's more about just learning. It's about also learning how to apply. You can learn a lot, but if you don't know how to apply what you're learning, it's really useless, right? That's where I was at in 2015, learning a whole bunch of everything and not knowing how to apply any of it because none of it really makes sense. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate that and show people how to build a business the right way, how to do it step by step. What I can say honestly is that if you are a newbie, if you struggled in the industry, you don't have to do so because everything that we're going to give you is step by step. So what are some of the things that you need in order to get started? You are going to need a laptop or desktop. You are going to need Wi-Fi. Hopefully high-speed Wi-Fi is better. You're going to need a payment processor to get started. You're going to need a domain name. You're going to need to learn how to follow simple directions because what we're doing basically as a team, we are promoting ourselves. We're getting people to know us by giving them the information that people need in order to be successful. We are not in the business of trying to sell or convince anyone of anything. What my mentor told me a long time ago is that if your product is good enough, it will sell itself. How do we know that that's a fact? How do we know that that's a fact? We know that's a fact because when we want a cheeseburger from McDonald's, guys, I always talk about this because I love McDonald's, right? If we want a cheeseburger from McDonald's, Ronald McDonald do not come and knock on our front door. We know that for a fact. What we do is we go out and we get it. Well, we want the same thing to happen within the online space. Nobody wants to be sold anything, and we don't want to be out chasing anyone. So what I tell people is if you lead with enough value and you give people what they're looking for, they will come. So we give people value, we provide them with the education that they need to make an educated decision if this is something for them. And some people are going to say yes, and some people are going to say no, but all we want to do is work with people that are going to say yes. That's what we want to do. And we want to show them the right way to build their business by making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do on a daily basis in order to grow our business. What we do within the SSM platform is we complete tasks. The reason why I call them tasks is because when I thought about SSM and I created SSM, I said, what am I doing day in and day out that I can actually teach someone? And that's what I thought of. It's the same as completing tasks. Every day, I'm doing the same thing day in and day out that's producing me a full-time income. And what happened is the different things that I'm doing on a daily basis is just growing and growing and growing over time. That's allowing me to generate a full-time income. So what is it that I want to do is teach other people how to do the same. It's up to you to take the information that I provide and follow the tasks that we have at hand. Now, for some people, this is going to move extremely fast. They're going to get it. They're going to understand it as soon as they hear it. For others, it's going to take some time to pick up. Why? Because everyone learns and absorbs information differently. That's why in school, you had A students, A+ students, B students, C students, and D students, right? And at the end of the day, that really didn't mean anything because sometimes an A+ student didn't make it as far in the real world, as the D student, right? Because we all absorb information differently, and sometimes things click for others faster than others. I know, and this is a true story. I know some people who were honor roll students in school that ended up being drug addicts and getting nowhere in life. And then I know some people that say they were never going to make it. Teachers told them they were never going to make it, and they only have a high school diploma, and they are now 7-figure earners. And that's myself. So that just goes to show you, never judge a book by its cover. But not only that, just because you may not be as far advanced as someone else does not mean you're not going to make it. It means nothing. I have friends who have master's degrees, master degrees. They have tons of degrees, bachelors, they're associates. I mean, they're in school forever. And they're not even making $60,000 in a year. I realized at a young age, school was not for me. I couldn't wait to get out of high school. I tried college, not because I wanted to. I was doing something my parents wanted me to do. And then I made a decision that wasn't for me. I was told by a mentor when I was younger, I said to him, I said, oh, my dad really wants me to go to school. He wants me to get my master's degree and I want to go to school and get it, but it's really not for me. I really don't want to do it, but I don't want to let my dad down. I don't want to let him down, right? And you know what he said to me? Amanda, how much are you making right now? I gave him the number. He said, I don't know a lot of people your age making that type of money. He said to me, chase the money. I said, what? Chase the money. Why? Because school isn't going anywhere. At my age, I was much younger and I was making a ton of money. I was working my butt off, but I was making a lot of money and it made sense to me. He said, there's people that go back to school at 60 years old, but they may not ever make $300,000 in a year running their own business. And you know what? I said, I'm going to stick with what I believe in. What did my uncle told me when I was young? Anything you do it long enough, you become a professional at it. If you give yourself 3 to 5 years doing something consistently, that can become your profession, even without a degree. My uncle has worked with kids since he was young, had several business opportunities, businesses that he put together, working with children, getting paid a residual from the parents, and doesn't even have a high school diploma. Yeah, he has a GED. So that just goes to tell you that sometimes we put ourselves in this little box based off of what we're told or what we think is correct. We go to school, we're taught to get an education, go to college, get a good job. Are you ever in school and they talk about entrepreneurship? Do they ever talk about stocks? I mean, I didn't hear about working online from home until I was like 20, like in my late 20s. None of this stuff is mentioned in any school. I've never had someone, even a friend, say to me in my class or in the school that I'm at or where I go to school at, they taught me about becoming an entrepreneur, working for myself, opening up my own business. We don't get that, you know, and it's so funny. Really quick story. My daughter, she's 7 years old. And they talk about what would you like to be when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? And people are like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a cop. You know, one little girl said, I want to do hair. I want to do hair for a living. That's what I want to do. And then when it got to my daughter, the teacher said, what do you want to do when you grow up? She said, I want to do what my mom does. And he said, well, what is that? Well, she travels and gets paid for it. She travels and gets paid for it. He's like, what? She works online and that's what I'm going to do. But the crazy part is she was the only one in her class to say something like that. And he doesn't understand because he's a teacher, right? But it just goes to show you, what are we taught? Be this, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a teacher, be all of the things that give you no time freedom at all, right? Police officers, no time freedom, none. Doctors, no time freedom, none. They work 10, 12, 14-hour shifts. They work overtime, they work weekends. They spend hardly no time with their family. Nurses, right? We need them, but we also need entrepreneurs. At some point, there's a lot of us that want to break the cycle. For my family, my family, they work as in an administrative field. They are in hospitals doing paperwork, patient accounts, and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that. That's what I started off with, but that wasn't my dream. That's not what I wanted to do. So you have to really think about it. What is it? What's your legacy? What do you want to do? What do you want your kids to do, your grandkids? And then you push yourself for it. With SSM, we show you the easiest way to do it. If you are consistent and you're willing to learn, apply what you're learning day in and day out, you will start to see your business grow. And again, for some, it's going to be faster than others because we all learn differently. You know, I had a guy say to me one time, Amanda, how did you figure this out in a year and a half? It took me 8 years to figure out the space. It was just something that snapped for me. But not only that, I didn't wait 5 years to gain mentorship. Some people, they don't want to spend money. They don't want to really invest in themselves, right? So sometimes it takes one person a really long time to see that they need a mentor, where with other people, it doesn't take that long. I am a visual learner. I need somebody to not only tell me what to do, I need them to show me what to do. And then once I see it and I visualize it, and I notice this is the way my brain works, even when I'm not looking at it, I can see it, and that's how I learn. Now, for you, it may be different, but that's why with SSM, we have it where we tell you what to do, we show you what to do, and then all we want you to do is apply what it is that we're teaching you. The good thing about SSM is that we divvy out the money amongst our teams. You don't have to be sitting around waiting for somebody to sign up with your link in order for you to get paid. Where with a lot of companies, if someone doesn't pull out their credit card and make a payment, you don't get paid. That's the beauty of this business. The more that you start completing the task, you'll see that your business will start to grow. And it happens over time. This is not a get rich quick overnight. This is not something that's going to make you $1 million tomorrow or $100,000 within 6 months. It's not. I'm not going to sit here and promise anybody that, because I don't know who you are. I don't know how you work. I don't know how consistent you are. I don't know how much you know about the platform. But what I can say is that we have broken this down in ABC 1, 2, 3, so that you know exactly what to do. And we're growing each and every day because people are taking the time to really indulge in what it is that we have and apply it consistently. Why are they applying it consistently? Because they're seeing results. That's all I can say. People don't stick around with an opportunity if they don't see results. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that people understand what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how to apply it day in and day out. And then it's up to you to take the initiative to do so. Okay, so with SSM, this is basically an educational platform. Education. What I did was I took everything that I learned over the years and I put it into different packages. Each package has a price point. Based off of where you decide to get in at is how much you will earn from that level. Okay, so as an example, look, it's a one-time payment. You have the $125 level, the $325, $500, $1,000, and $2,000. Okay. The information that's in there is going to allow you to start learning what it is that we do. As you apply what you learn, you will start to see your efforts being rewarded. Now, if you're one of those people, you're not consistent, don't even join. I tell people all the time, I'm here for more than just the money. I don't want someone throwing money at me if they're learning absolutely nothing. That doesn't make me happy. If you're willing to apply what it is that you're going to learn, be my guest, join, let's get started. If you're in here for a free ride, if you think this is going to be a, what somebody said, a set it and forget it, no, it's not one of those things. I don't believe in that. I believe that with any business, If you want something out of it, you have to put in the work. If it comes too easy, it's not meant for me. And I'm hoping you feel the same way, because it's not going to last. I bet you that for a fact. It's not going to last. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be able to put in the time, stay connected with our community. We have a community, 13,000 people in our Facebook group. We have a Telegram chat where we stay connected. All we're asking for you to do is to really come in and learn the business. What we're going to teach you, you can apply it to any business opportunity. Someone asked me the other day, do I need to already have a business? No, SSM is a business. So do you have to come in already knowing the business? No, you don't. Do you have to come in and have a business and know what to do? More than likely, you're not. When you come into SSM, you're going to learn a lot of things that you thought you already knew, or you're going to have these wow moments, light bulb moments, I call them, where it's going to be like, I didn't know that that was important, or I didn't understand that. There's people that have came to me that's been in the industry for over 20 years, 30 years, and they're like, Amanda, I don't believe that I'm learning something new. I didn't know this. And I've been online for the last 20 to 30 years. I hear it all the time. So what you're going to do is when you come in, you're going to get a username, you're going to get a password. It's going to give you access to your back office. And back there, you're going to have 9 steps that you're going to complete. It may take you 2 days to get through the 9 steps. It may take you a week. The 9 steps is important because that's how you get paid. It's going to help you set up your affiliate link. It's going to take your information for your payment processor. You're going to know how to get into the Facebook group, the Telegram chat, the days that we have meetings, okay? It's also going to provide you with the training replays for some of the trainings that you have missed. You can always upgrade to the next level if you would like to upgrade. If you upgrade within 30 days, you pay the difference. If it's after 30 days, you're going to pay the full amount. Okay? And all we're doing is asking you to come in with an open mind and be willing to learn. Don't compare it to anything you've done in the past or all of the failures you may have had with other opportunities, because that really doesn't matter. You're starting off fresh. Okay? Fresh. So what I would like to do at this point is, it's only 7:30, so I'm going to take some testimonials. And Pat, I'm sorry, I forgot. Pat was supposed to be doing an introduction tonight, but I'm gonna let you come out and speak to the people, because Pat has been with us for some time now and has a lot of background about just affiliate. She's been in the online space for a very long time. So I'm gonna let her speak, and I'm gonna let a few other people come on and just give some testimonials, okay? Pat, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
How you doing, Pat?
Hey, Amanda Ray. Good evening. How are you? I'm doing
Good.
great.
How are you?
Great, thank you. Excited. I see all my friends here, so
Yes.
I'm very happy about that. But yeah, sorry we missed each other for the introduction. We'll do
that's
it next
fine.
week.
Yes.
We'll do it next week. It's all perfect. An event. Well, look, what I wanted to say tonight is, first of all, thank you to to everyone on the line, and to our wonderful guests. And, um, I got online about 10 years ago on the online space, network marketing, you name it, I've been in it. And I live in New York City, and I had my own business as a real estate broker for 20 years. But I don't want you to think in any way that I am the smartest crayon in the box. As a matter of fact, I also dropped out of high school in my 12th grade. In the 12th grade, I figured I was spending so much time outside of school. Why continue, But I was always an entrepreneur. And, what Amanda said is very, very true. It's not your background that matters. It's what you want to do with your life starting today.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't consider myself the smartest crayon in the box, but I do consider myself smart in the fact that I surround myself. And I think that's one thing we all have in common here at SSM. We all surround ourselves with this team, and together we're stronger. So when you come, when you decide to join us and learn and earn, let me tell you that one, you will not be alone. And two, there is no other platform. And I'm telling you, I've been on most of them over the last 10 years. There's no other platform where you can learn how to brand yourself and actually see your Facebook comments start to grow from like 0 to 10, 20, 30 to 100 to 200, 300. So now let me get back on my train of thought. So basically, you're not going to be alone. You have a team here. And again, what Amanda said is very, very true. Your past does not matter. What matters is who you commit yourself to be today. And again, being here for me personally, my Achilles heel is consistency. So what I've been learning from everyone, and Amanda, and we have 401 people on the line right now, which is incredible after almost an hour, is, the art of consistency. So, all I'm saying is, if you really are serious, and believe me, again, I'm going to say I'm not the smartest crayon in the box, but if I can do this, this is the simplest program I've ever come across, that if you're consistent, notice the word is consistent. If you're consistent and you follow our blueprint, 1, 2, 3, we have a blueprint. It's printed. You can print it out. And if you follow it, you will make money. If you don't follow it, don't come crying to anyone. You won't make money. Okay. It's very simple. Amanda, I thank you every day for coming up with something that's so freaking simple that even I can do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pat. Thank you so much. And I appreciate that. And again, I'm sorry I missed the introduction. I will not forget next time. I promise. If we can have another person here, I'm going to pick someone tonight. Who we have, Rhonda. Can you actually chat for us this evening? How are you, Rhonda?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
Good, good. I actually have my camera on today.
I see.
So I'm doing good. I have to say that I've been trying to grow online for a few years. A lot of people don't know this. I haven't really said it in a long time, but I had an injury that prevented me from doing my job, which, by the way, I loved my job. I was a flight attendant, so loved flying all over the world, but I couldn't physically do it anymore. And I'm not the kind of person who can sit around and do nothing, right? So I was looking for ways like, what can I do? What can I do to earn some money and, make an income and stuff like that? And tried a few different things, and I just wasn't having any luck. And then you were getting it, well, you're just not putting in the work, or, and stuff like that from different, your uplines and stuff like that. And I was like, I know I'm putting in the work because I know myself, but I just wasn't having any success. And then I was introduced to this program. And I'll admit, I was skeptical at first. I was skeptical. I was like, not going to be any different than anything else I've tried, over these years. And my husband was just like, oh, here she goes again. Like, but I jumped in, and literally as soon as I took the first training module, I knew this program was different. I was just like, what? This is like, how have I been online now for 6 or 7 years? And I haven't even known these like simple little steps, and they're simple. They're simple steps that anybody can implement, right? Whether you've been online or not, whether you're a beginner or whether think you're experienced because you've been online for a while. I was just like, okay, I'm just going to do this right. I'm going to just throw everything out the window that I thought I knew because it wasn't working anyway. I'm just going to follow this platform just step by step. And I did it. And like within 2 weeks, it was just like my account was so different. I couldn't believe the way my whole Facebook profile was changing, and getting more friends, more followers. People were following my stuff, watching it, liking, commenting, and then you just start growing, and as you're learning the process, you're earning. And I was just like blown away by the program, blown away, and I'm so happy that I made that jump in, because it's been a blessing for sure.
Yes, thank you so much, Rhonda. And I'm glad that you're here. Rhonda is actually one of our success coaches. She's been with us for a nice, decent amount of time, very consistent. And we have success coaches here. I didn't talk much about that, but we have success coaches. Everyone that comes into SSM actually meets with a success coach when they get started. Okay. So we wanted to do that because we want people to have their questions answered and to know what to do when they get started. And not only that, there's times where there's going to be things that you don't know. So if you are able to speak to somebody that, knows what to do, it actually eliminates the amount of time that you spend fooling around trying to figure things out. And the reason why I put success coaches together is because I remember in the beginning having to do certain things that would take me hours, if not days, to complete because I didn't know what I was doing. If I would have had a success coach, someone to just show me or tell me or push me in the right direction, it would have just been so much easier. So that's what I love about our success coaches. They're willing to go the extra mile and make sure that people have what it is that they need. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move. Thank you so much, Rhonda. We're going to go ahead and move right on to Kevin. Can you hear me?
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm hanging in there.
All right. Happy to be here. Thank you for giving me a chance to say my testimony. Guys, I just wanted to say, this program by far, SSM, is the best.
Kevin? All right. Can everybody hear me? Okay, thumbs up. We can't hear Kevin though, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry he cut out. He's probably somewhere where he doesn't have good service. Give me a second here. Okay, we're gonna move on to Mark. Did you want to say something? I see you got your hand raised. Give me 1 second. Hey, how you doing, Mark? Yes,
I'm well,
I can.
thanks. How are you?
Good. I'm hanging in there.
Excellent. So I just wanted to say thank you for creating the platform, and for anyone that's kind of like on the fence about it. I've been with the platform for 3 months, and I've seen more growth in my business in 3 months than I did with 3 years with another program. And I spent a lot of money on paid ads that absolutely went nowhere, posting 3 times a day on a page, and it just was not taking any traction. And as soon as I implemented the training that Amanda put together, things just started skyrocketing, and my jaw is still on the ground. It's been amazing, an amazing journey, and it's just beginning. I just want to say how amazing I find this training and platform is. It is just phenomenal. I'm really grateful that I took the leap and switched programs. Like when I was first approached, I was like, oh no, this sounds like another shiny object. No thanks. Be on your way. And then the person that brought me in, I just saw their progress online. And I was like, okay, at a point, you just can't ignore it. And then I was like, send me your link. What are you doing? And then the rest is history. I was in. I can't stress how amazing the training is. I've been through quite a few trainings, and this is by far some of the best that I've ever seen, ever. So thank you for putting this together, Amanda.
Yes,
so grateful to be here.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, and that's the thing. What we want people to do, again, is just come in with an open mind and give it a shot. A lot of people always say, for the amount of value that you give for so little, it's just like, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And then as you start to earn with the platform, then you can start moving up and you can start upgrading and getting more knowledge on the space and being able to apply that as you go. And that's what it's all about. We're going to go ahead and take one more testimonial and we're going to wrap it up. If you are new here and you want more information or you want to get started, please get back to the person that invited you to this platform, and it will help you get started. They'll give you their link. Ryan, would you like to do a testimony tonight? Hey, hit the unmute button. How you doing, Ryan?
Hey. Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Okay, wonderful stuff, wonderful. So I just wanted to start off by thanking yourself, Amanda, for this wonderful platform. I came into the platform 12 weeks ago now. I joined November last year, and I won't lie, I did not expect what I was going to find. But once I actually started training and I got myself into the team and the community of people as well, I found that it was so simple. Like it was so simple, and it was something that anybody can do. Like, and so if there's anybody out there and you're struggling with a business, or you've been online for a couple of years and you're looking for that spark, SSM is your place to be, because I can guarantee you that most of us here on this webinar right now, that SSM has been the spark that we need to bring ourselves to life and to other businesses as well. So Amanda, I just want to say a big thank you for your commitment to the vision, and I want to thank you for all your hard work as well. And everybody else, let's go, because I believe in this vision. And I've had great success too, and I'm excited for the future. So once again, thank you. I love SSM and I love everybody within SSM too.
Thank you so much, Ryan, and congratulations to Ryan. Had $150 commission in one day, which was just yesterday. Congratulations, Ryan. I didn't see that one coming, but he just applying the training. It works, guys. You just have to be willing to stay committed, and you'll start to see a lot of growth, not only in your business, the way that you feel about yourself and your business, the direction that it's heading in the amount of people and the love that it's just like an outpour like nothing before that I've ever seen. We inspire each other, we motivate each other, we push one another, and we're all moving in the right direction together. So thanks so much, Ryan, and congratulations on that. And again, guys, get back to the person that invited you. Thanks so much for coming out this evening. We are definitely moving forward, right? And it's going pretty fast. And I just want to say thank you again to an awesome team. All of those who came out tonight, get back to the person that invited you. I'll see you guys next week. Stay inspired and stay blessed. Love you guys.